Welcome to the foundational roots of Qigong. And in this session, we are connecting with the element of water. We're connecting with our kidneys, the color of blue, and the element of water is always listening. And so for just a moment, I'm going to set my water down in a place that I can easily get. And I'm inviting you to prepare yourself for this practice. Prepare yourself for a water blessing, for the fountain to flow through you, for this teachings of the kidney energy, the deepest yin. And as you do, you're opening your perception and you're orienting your awareness toward the direction of north. Now, I'm going to stay facing you, but north for me is over here. So if it feels good to do so, you can face the direction of north. The element of water is associated with the direction of north, the season of winter. The time of day is midnight. The stage of our lives is an elder. And the associations with our body are our kidneys, our bladder, our adrenal system, our hormones, our reproductive organs, our bones, and our joints, our low back and knees, and our ears. So just having some of that in your awareness, knowing that water listens. And we just connected with the metal element in the last session. And the last session was all about when a person with harmonized metal element, when they speak, it rings as true. So as you now hold your water in the palms of your hands, taking a moment to connect with your breath and connect with this aspect of yourself that can go deep inside to connect with your deepest truth. And I invite you to take a moment and whisper into the water your prayer. Whisper into the water your deepest truth for yourself. Taking a moment. And now, as you are connecting with the water in the palms of your hands and you are programming, blessing the water with your deepest wisdom and truth for yourself, for your own attunement. Now take a moment and whisper your wisdom blessings for your loved ones. And as you continue now holding your water, blessing and programming this water, now send your prayers like ripples out as you whisper into the water for all beings on Gaia and through the cosmos. And with that, knowing there's so much more, but when you attune to and bless the waters of your body, you bless the waters of the body of Gaia. And with that, having a sip of your own medicine, having a drink, noticing the temperature of the water, and noticing how the water was obvious in your mouth and then went inside and you swallowed it down and it disappeared. It did not cease to exist. It's just hidden inside. It absorbs inside. That is part of the teachings and wisdom of water, the hidden wisdom inside. One final sip, and I'm going to set my water down. And as we're continuing this water blessing and we are going deeper into our practice, you find yourself at a gate, knowing that water always listens. Water goes down and in to the deepest hidden places. And as you are standing at this gate by the water's edge, it may appear to you as a waterfall, a clear mountain lake, a vast ocean, a trickling stream. However it appears to you is perfect. You are at the gate of water. It is midnight in the winter, and you are an elder. As you connect deeply with your body, you realize there is a wisdom path that flows through your body like water. And water is asking you, what needs to be laid down or released here for you to fearlessly trust your wisdom? What needs to be laid down here for you to fearlessly trust your wisdom? And when you feel like you have an awareness of what that is, bringing your hands and feet together and ever so humbly and graciously set that down. Release that and let that go into the water. Let the water carry it away. Let the water dissolve it, purify it, bless it. As you feel it leaving your body, feeling yourself become even more relaxed and more present, you take your time as you gradually inhale, filling your body up with life force as you emerge, unfurling, uncoiling, undulating your spine as you emerge in this present moment into our practice. And when you're ready, step across the threshold. And now bring your hands to your belly as we breathe down deep into our abdomen. Deep abdominal breathing. Water goes down and deep. So breathe down and deep. Feel your pelvic floor expand. Feel the back of your body as if you could breathe into your kidneys, into your back. Expanding this area, bringing your attention like water. Let your water-like attention absorb into your kidneys as you breathe. Now that we are inside ourselves, we can start to knock on the door of life. And your roots, your legs are called roots in Qigong. Your roots are firmly rooted into the earth and they're growing into the water's edge like a gorgeous sycamore tree. And your roots are connected into the earth and they are drawing up the water, drawing up the sap, drawing up through the soles of your feet, through your legs, up into your pelvic floor, up into your dantian, up into your kidney, up into your torso and out your arms. And all through this region, we're knocking on kidney points and bladder points. We're knocking on these yin aspects of our body. And from here, bringing one hand up to your chest and one hand on your kidneys. Now this is actually really important. In Qigong, there's a saying, know the white, but stick with the black. What does that mean? Know the white, but stick with the black. I thought it meant about yin and yang. In a way it does. But what it means is know the white, know metal, know how to breathe, but stick with the black. Another color for kidney energy is either blue or black. So know how to breathe and anchor it down to your kidneys. Know the white and stick with the black. So you are connecting the metal element, the part that is the farthest from you, your guardian chi that goes all around you, to the deepest, innermost parts of you, inside. And from here, bringing your hands back down to your kidneys, just releasing. There's so much transformation that happens. The kidneys are probably one of the most talked about elements in Chinese medicine. Water is one of the most talked about. So today I'm really just doing an introduction. We're about to go through the kidney channels. And remember, when we say kidney, we're talking about the kidneys. There's external, they call them external kidneys. That's your kidneys that we think of. Has the adrenal glands sitting on top. And then you have internal kidneys. In your internal kidneys, that's your genitalia. That's your more specifically your ovaries and your testes. So we're talking, when we say kidneys, we're saying all that. We're saying kidney channel. We're talking about listening. And then we're also going to talk about emotions and spirit qualities. And we, just like we're attuning an instrument, like taking a bass and tuning it to sound good, we're tuning the instrument of our kidneys to sound good. So let's go ahead and stop knocking on our body and shift into waterway. And let this water, let this river, let this beautiful, eternal, ancient water that was here long before life carry away any debris, any stuck and stagnant energy in your kidneys. The way kidneys get stuck, they get depleted. And when that happens, people that have depleted kidney energy tend to feel really afraid. They tap into fear. They become suspicious. And they want to self-isolate. And they're tired. And they don't really have the will power to get up and go. So we are letting all of that wash away and dissolve so that we can emerge and we can transform fear into trust. And we can transform suspiciousness into wisdom. And we can transform isolation into connection to a unified field. So as you are in this eternal river, some of those aspects of those denser energies are being dissolved, being carried away, loosened, so you can have more access to the willingness to transform, to trust your wisdom path, and to connect with all of life. Gradually making your way towards stillness. Just letting that integrate. Sense kidney energy, water energy is connected to our bones and our joints. Let's do a short oiling of our joints. Okay? So picking a side and rooting that leg down into the ground. The top of your head is lifted. Your hands can be out for balance. And then coming up on the other toe and gently making circles with your toe on the floor. And the first kidney point, kidney 1, is on the bottom of your foot. So as we're making these circles, let the water of your mind come down into your ankles. And we'll go the other direction. You're polishing, oiling, smoothing out, increasing the synovial fluid. And now just go ahead and spread your toes and lift up onto your toes. And then put the top of your foot down and stretch the top of your foot. And then press your toes down. You might not be able to see it very well on the camera. I apologize for that. Now we'll shift sides, root down, stand up. Your attention comes down into your ankles. You support yourself. And now we'll just do that first thing. Come up onto your toes and press. Put the tops of your toes down. Press onto the balls of your feet and press. And now from here, roll out your ankle. Both directions. Opening, softening, releasing, shaking it out. Landing stable. I'm putting my shoes back on. Go ahead and bring your hands to your knees. You're looking down at a 45-degree angle. Your mind is coming back into your knees and making gentle, smooth, soft circles. Oiling out your knee. In the other direction. And straighten and bend. Just bringing a little attention here. And then rising up. Kidneys have a lot to do with our hips and low back. So we're going to roll out our hips, and I'm going to turn around for you to see. So what we're going to do is we're going to do hip circles. I'll start us off. We're doing hip circles like you normally do. Let's just do some hip circles. Not those little tiny circles for right now. Let's just do the big round circles. And so now I'm going to turn around for you to see. So I have my hands here on my back. And what I want to do is I'm going to work with my breath. And I'm going to either make my hands like my thumbs are going to press in or my knuckles are going to press in. And I'm going to start at my kidneys. And when my hips go forward, I'm going to press in. And then when my hips go forward, press. And when your hips go back, move your hands down a little bit. Go forward, press in. Your hips come back. Move your hands forward, press, back, reposition. You're working down both sides of your spine, all the way down to your coccyx. And when you make it all the way to the bottom, you just simply start again and go the other way. Bring your hands up. Press as you go forward. Reposition. Press forward. Honoring your spine and your low back in any way that feels good. This is a practice you could do taking a lot of time. To strengthen your low back. And after you make it to the bottom, you come to stillness. In a moment, we'll trace the kidney meridian, but I'll tell you it ends right here. So we want to open up this part of our body. So let's go ahead and roll our shoulders back. As you inhale, your shoulders roll back. You slightly look up. As you exhale, you roll your shoulders forward. You look slightly down. Your body starts to move as a unified field. That means your spine, your arms, your chest and abdomen open. Your torso rises and falls as you open and oil your joint, bringing water to these deep places inside. Let's go forward a few times. Yeah. Last one. We'll go back a few times. We always end opening our chest. Yeah. We'll do a few wrist and elbow coils, allowing your fingers to lead as you spiral and open your wrist, and you're oiling your elbows and your shoulders. Just a little bit, just giving all your joints a little bit of your attention. Going the other direction. Letting your hands settle. Integrating. We'll roll out our neck a few times, either using your nose or your chin. Inhaling. And what you do is I look up and then I exhale down the wall, across the floor. Inhale up the wall, across the ceiling, down. Exhale down the wall, across the floor. At your own rate and rhythm with your own breath. Bringing smooth, moist, lubricating energy to your neck and shoulders. In the other direction. Inhaling up the wall, across the ceiling, down the wall, across the floor. This is our last one. And when your chin makes it to your chest, just soften everything and allow your head to rise up the center. And from here, we'll just do a brief shake. Just a brief little wiggle jiggle. Taking into your wrist and your elbows and your shoulders. Feeling your spine, your hips, your knees. Bouncing your heels onto the floor. Little shaking, shaking it out. Brilliant. Slowly, slowly, slowly come into stillness. Connecting with our bones. Connecting with our bones. And so now I would like to show you the kidney channel, and we'll tap the kidney channel. So I'm going to put my foot up on the stool, see if you can see. It might be a challenge to see, but never worry, because in your program, there's a chart. Okay, so this kidney channel is the only point. Let's see, can you see me? The kidney one is the only point on the sole of your feet. because the soles of your feet are kind of tough and acupuncture needles can't really get in there. So it's the only point. So it's kidney 1 is right here at the base of your foot. This is bubbling spring, and the form we're about to do, you want to become aware of this. When we stand in vertical alignment, this is the point at the sole of your foot. So this point, you see me? This point comes from the sole of your foot and the arch of your foot to your ankle, and it circles around your ankle, and then it rises up through your calf to the inside of your knee, up through your thigh, up through your pubic bone, and now not on your central channel, but just right beside it, up your umbilicus, on either side of your umbilicus, up, and then right about here, it comes out and ends right here. So let's find this one point right here. I don't know if you can really see me, but you don't need to see me, you can feel your own foot. Bring your hand to your ankle, feeling your ankle and the top, the highest part of your ankle, right at the very top where the ankle bone ends, right there. Now move your finger over to where it dips into that hole. That is kidney 3. This is a source point. This point is one of the most important points on the kidney channel. And it's like you don't really have to know what it does, but it influences all aspects of the kidney channel. So we're gonna press it. You can do the finger or you can use your thumb. I like my thumb, it's stronger. I'm gonna press it, and then I'm gonna jiggle, and then I'm gonna make circles. And in your own time, spend time here in this meditation of really opening up and absorbing your attention into this point. And eventually what will happen, or at least what happens in my own body, is the channel reveals itself. Okay? And so now we've done that a few times. We'll do both sides. But so for now, just go ahead and tap. You can go ahead and tap the bottom of your foot if you can reach it. Tap, like, get vigorously tap. Now, vigorously on the inside of your ankle, tap. Up to inside of your knee. Up to the inside of your thigh. Up across your pubic bone. Now just staying on that side, up by your navel, across your abdomen, up to the top of your chest, and right here at the top, right at your clavicle. At the clavicle, I realize I'm using my fingertips. So use your fingertips, use the palms of your hands, whatever you'd like to do. I'm just going to take my hand and sweep from the sole of my foot up the inside of my leg up to the kidney channel. Okay? We'll just do that on the other side. Okay? Find the point. Kind of give it a vigorous stimulation. Come to this. We should massage it. Find your ankle, the top of your ankle. Now move your hand over to where it dips in between your ankle and the Achilles tendon. Press, jiggle, circle. Kidney 3, a source point to activate all aspects of the kidney channel. Okay? Go back to to potment. Stimulate the bottom of your foot, inside of your ankle, inside of your calf, inside of your knee, inside your thigh, across your pubic bone, across your navel, up base of your collarbone. Brilliant. Now we're going to trace it, smooth it out. This is your kidney channel. So, just like rivers, there are rivers, meridian lines, rivers through your body that are on the surface. That's your surface kidney channel. It's the one on top, the one they can acupuncture. But then there's a deeper river, and that runs that same place I showed you, but it runs deep and it goes to your sacrum, in through your genitalia, in through your ovaries and uterus, and into your kidneys, and then it comes up through your channel, central channel, and up into your ears. So let's just take a little moment to massage your ears just for a second, because water is always listening. Water is about attention and listening. So giving your ears just a little stimulation, massaging, and then gently resting your hands over your ears. And gently over your kidneys, breathing down into your kidneys. And just take a moment to listen inside, listen into that channel. The rivers on the surface and the rivers that are deeper inside. And I'm about to introduce you now to the fountain. I'm going to show you the structure of the fountain. And then we're going to do what we did last week. Buddha holds up the earth. And then we're going to come back into finish with the fountain again, because you're learning a form. And the form starts with Buddha holds up the earth and then goes into the fountain. So connecting with that part of you, that willpower, that part of you that's willing to say yes, to learn something new and to flow through this generating cycle of the elements. So with a humble bow as we begin. And now your feet are hip width apart. Your attention is down into the soles of your feet, down in the bubbling well, kidney 1 point. Your knees are soft. You're sitting on a high stool. Your abdomen is soft. Your breath is in your belly. Top of your head, Bai Hui, is lifted. Your arms are round. Your fingers are energetically connected. You are standing in low standing tree posture for the metal element. The fountain begins from this standing posture. And I'm just going to teach you the structure, and then we'll go into the flow once we do the form. So after you're in this standing posture for a moment, remember these standing postures are like antennas. They attune you to the highest frequency of that element. So this is the metal element, attuning you to the highest frequency of inspiration and courage and truth. And we're about to enter into the water with trust and wisdom and connection. So as you breathe, and then when you're ready, when you inhale, and then as you exhale, your fingers just gently sweep your belt, and you just so softly fold forward, and the backs of your hands come toward each other. Now, I'm not having to go down here and pull up this energy, but I am energetically connecting with that line, with that energy. And so I'm energetically connecting with the pathway that we just traced. And as I inhale, I'm drawing energy up through that pathway, through my soles of my feet, through my ankles, through my lower legs, through my knees, through my thigh, up through my pubic bone, up by my umbilicus, up through my chest, and up to that point at my collarbone. That's where it ends. And so my hands just now flow out. It's easier with fewer words. So coming down, inhale, undulate, rising up. Hands stop at the clavicle, elbows drop, hands spiral back out. That's your exhale. Inhale, trace the meridian. Elbows drop, fingertips are pointing down until they spiral out. This is the fountain. You are connecting with the wellspring of life from the soles of your feet, drawing it up through your body that you become a fountain, a wellspring of inspiration, wisdom, courage, truth. I'll just do this one more time. Back of your hands are close to each other and your palms are tracing that meridian line. Your attention is in that meridian line, and now your elbows drop and your fingers go out. Now you have a sample, a taste of it. We'll do it again in just a moment. Let's come back to our standing posture. Low standing tree. Coming to our breath, remember our wave breathing, belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. Sort of establish that pattern. And we're going to enter into the form Buddha holds up the earth. When your palms are facing up as you inhale, your palms face your chest as they gently rise and they coil toward the heavens at the peak. And then as you exhale, your palms rotate, coil down, facing your chest, and now facing the heavens as they float to the bottom. Inhale, hands rise, belly, rib, chest, and chest, rib, belly, as your hands gently float down. You are the Buddha, gently breathing, belly, rib, chest, hands float to the heavens. And as you exhale, you're drawing the heavens down and in to your body. Inhaling, belly, rib, chest. And we'll gently do the sound. We'll do one sound of here we go, one more time. As your hands float down, returning to your standing posture, low standing tree. As you're breathing in, you're connecting with that white, pearly light of healthy lungs, of standing in your worth and in your value and your truth, being inspired by life courageously with healthy boundaries, healthy immune system. Breathing that in, that sensation, attuning to the frequency of healthy metal. And from here, we'll drop into the fountain. So your hands come close to your body as you inhale, and then as you exhale, they flow out. Back of your hands come close to each other. Energetically draw the energy up through your kidney channel as you spine wave. Your fingertips are very relaxed. Your elbows drop, and now your hands spiral outward. You don't have to go farther. There's just a gentle forward bend, gentle, and then drop the energy. We're connecting with this kidney channel, and the color that is most naturally attuning here is blue. But actually, before we connect with blue, let's clear this channel a little bit. We use the sounds to clear energy. We use the colors to stabilize and tonify. But let's clear this channel. So, as you inhale, you draw up the energy up the channel. And then as you exhale, the sound is it's like trying to think of an English word. I can't really think of. I have a friend, we call him Joshua, and we call him Hoshue. Hoshue. So, enough humor. We're getting deep here. Drawing up, and now sway. 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 Making the sound a little softer inside, like a whisper. And now inside, you're not going to hear me say it. It's like it's an internal sound. And now from here, I'm going to be silent. There's no sound. The form is teaching you. And you're invited to connect with the most gorgeous color blue. Let the form, let the meridian, let the water guide you. Starting to make this movement a little smaller and softer as we're coming to completion. Let this be. We'll do one more. And as your hands float down, they return to this posture. Everything is round. The thing is, this posture is for metal element. So the water element is similar to this. It's just that you bring your hands behind you. I'm going to turn around, but you don't have to. But I'm holding that chi ball behind. My fingers have a slight, or my palms have a slight angle toward my kidney. Now, if this is uncomfortable for any reason, you can always just rest your hands here. But if you feel good to do so, your attention is down on the soles of your feet, top of your head lifted, your palms are trending toward your kidney. This is the bear standing posture. And you're connecting with beautiful, clear blue light, attuning to the frequencies of trust, attuning to the frequencies of wisdom, attuning to the frequencies of connection. I'm going to turn back around, stay in your posture. And from here, bringing your hands forward as we start to complete, we pull down the heavens, we inhale, connecting to the sky, connecting to all that is unfolded, our insight, and let them flow down like water down and in to saturate and absorb into our being. As your hands flow down over your dantian, connecting you back to the earth. Inhaling, starting to feel yourself completing this practice, feeling yourself attuned to healthy kidney, healthy yin, blessed water, dissolving the old things that no longer serve, feeling more tranquil and relaxed, going with the flow as you are closing this practice down, drawing this energy down into your dantian, knowing that when you build a dantian and fill a dantian, you're also nourishing your kidney. You're charging. Your kidneys are your batteries. You're charging your batteries. You're replenishing something that is easily depleted from stress. Your adrenals sit right on top of the kidney. So it's very important that we nourish our kidneys in any way possible. Any one of these practices today can nourish your kidney. One more. Showering chi like water, raindrops inside, nourishing you. This next one, bring your feet together. And as your hands come down, you are directing. As a Qigong practitioner, you're skillfully working with this energy so that you have Shen up. chi down. We also talked about bones. You have your bones up and your muscles down. You have structure, yet your muscles are relaxed. You know the white, but you stick with the black. Nourish your chi, both hands over your belly. Taking a moment to absorb and complete. And together we bow. Right hand makes a fist, yang rising. Left hand covers it, yin, drawing down and in. And we bow. We bow to each other. We bow to the practice. We bow to the water, to the kidneys, all that have been transformed. This entire experience, we bow to our healing. We bow to the wisdom path that flows deep within. We bow to our teachers, teachers, and the teacher within. Inhaling that, bringing that into your body, stepping back across the threshold. We are complete. I invite you to journal about anything that came up in this practice. Journal about entering into the meridian. Journal about water, how you know that you can just swallow it and it goes inside and it shows you a pathway. Journal about your deepest truth. These are just ideas, right? Journal about how if you transformed fear into trust, into surrender, what would open up for you? In isolation into connection. So with that, so as we are journaling, you can journal for a moment here, and then soon we'll